guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be one brand makeup tutorial for IT Cosmetics, and I know that this is not, new in the market anymore, and I'm pretty sure you guys have heard about it. So I'm just gonna be using mainly IT Cosmetics products and stuff like that. I actually accidentally cut the foundation portion, so I'm just gonna mention that the foundation that I use on this part right here, which is the IT Cosmetics IT 02 foundation, like this, because I accidentally erased it on my camera, so I'm like all over the place. I just want to mention this to you, that this is the foundation that I used. And so let's go ahead with the tutorial and move forward with the concealer portion. So I'll see you again later. Okay, now that the foundation is set, let's go ahead with the concealer portion. And the concealer that I'm going to be using is the this one. I don't know the name of it because it's totally gone now, but it's just one of this concealer right here. I'm in medium, neutral medium. The name is still right there, so I'm just going to use this. This concealer right here, I'm not really enjoying it that much. I don't think it does give some sort of a lot of coverage. It's kind of like light to me. So, alright, let's go ahead and use my beauty blender. You definitely need to set it with a powder right away though, because it will just slip and slide. Okay, so that's the concealer part. Now we're gonna go to the powder. Okay, the powder that I'm gonna be using is this. It's called the Celebration Foundation. It's in the back. And then the shade is medium beige. It looks like that. So I'm just going to set the concealer so that it won't go anywhere. I don't like to set my whole foundation right away, but if the concealer is kind of like sticky and stuff like that, you gotta set it right away or else it's not gonna stay there. My brush smells good. Okay, this powder foundation, is this called powder foundation? Yeah, powder foundation. It actually comes with a sponge, but I don't use it because it's been used a lot, so I don't use it anymore, and I hate to throw it away. I don't know why, but it also comes with a mirror. So I'm just most of the time when I set my concealer, I actually like to use this kind of brush because it's just very light on the top, so it kind of like, it doesn't pack on a lot of powder, so that's really nice. I don't want to cake up on my concealer, so I just want to set it for now until I'm ready to set everything else. So I'm gonna fill my eyebrows with this brow power, and I actually got this as, a sample, so I just want to try this first before buying the, the bigger kind. You guys can see that looks like that. And this is a universal color. It's called Universal Brow because it's just kind of like one color that actually, supposed to be for everyone. And I'm kind of like intrigued with it because I'm like, really, is that really gonna work for my hair color? And am I really gonna like it? But I did. I actually like it a lot. It actually matched my hair color, which is really nice. It's amazing. And I've talked about this for for a while. Talk about this to some of my video actually, if you guys missed that. So the fact that it has a brush on the other end and it has the thing on the other end. I love that this is very, very compact. Like, you can totally just throw this in your purse, take it with you, travel with it and stuff like that, and no problem. All you need is a mirror and you're good to go. And I love that, you know, it stays on for a whole day. It's just amazing. I love that the color just suits me so good. And you know, it's hard to find the right color for your brows most of the time because it's either too red, too brown, or too dark. So this one is just amazing. It's like, whoa, you know. When I first tried it, I'm like, are you kidding me? I don't even remember if I, you know, if I like if I said what kind of color I want. I don't remember it. I'm like, oh yeah, because it's universal color. So that, you know, makes sense, I guess. And I like that it's just so easy to apply and stuff. It doesn't take a long time to apply. This is most of the time my eyebrows, when I apply it, it takes about like 15 or more. But this one, it just takes like maybe 5 minutes tops. It's really amazing. Let's go ahead with the next portion. Next portion would be the shadows. Okay, I don't have any eye primer from them, so I'm just gonna use my Urban Decay eyeshadow prime potion lotion. So I'm just gonna apply this all over my lid because I think that's where it's supposed to be, right? Right. Okay. Then I'm applying it under my lash line so that, you know, if I ever apply a shadow there, it won't go anywhere too. Which I will be. Okay. And that's that. Oh my gosh, this green tea with lemon is so good. I actually ditched my coffee like starting yesterday. I'm actually surprised that I didn't get any headache or anything like that. Okay, so the shadow that I'm gonna be using is from this It Cosmetics Luxe High Performance Hydrating Eyeshadow Trio. I actually like this trio right here. It's amazingly really good in my lid because it does stays on so long, like maybe whole day. I did try this. I'm like, whoa, this is kind of like a really good quality pigmented shadows, and I actually really highly recommend it. So anyway, so I'm just gonna apply this on my lid. The first one that I'm gonna apply is this right here, this color. There's only 3 colors, and you got your champagne color and the gray color, and then the kind of like a purplish darker color. So I'm gonna apply this light one first. I'm gonna apply the gray part. They actually have a palette which I'm really intrigued to get, and I'm probably going to get that because I've tried this shadow right here, and I'm more of like a person who likes to try one product first, and if that product works good, I'm gonna start hitting the rest of them. Not so crazy about the color that they provide in this eyeshadow because, you know, it's kind of like, it's just kind of like a boring color to me. I think they could have done better, but there's also other different shades, so I just got this one. I don't know why. Okay, and that's that. Now I'm gonna apply the darkest shade on the outer portion of my lid. Tap the excess and just gonna apply it like right there. So I'm just blending it all together all over my eye bone or something like that, my eye socket or something like that. So I'm just gonna blend it the other side also. Looking on this side because I have my mirror on this side, which I also have a mirror down here, which probably works better. I have like mirror, like 3-dimension mirror. And now I'm gonna go back to the lighter portion, which is this one right here, the champagne, and I'm gonna use that to highlight my brow bone. Yes, I'm using the same brush, I just clean it. And now the portion is done. That portion is done. I'm gonna be, just applying my lower. I can't talk. So I'm just gonna apply my lower lash line right here, which is the purplish color. Now I'm just gonna blend it good. Okay. Alright, so that portion is done. Okay. I don't have any eyeliner, so I'm just not gonna use any eyeliner right now because I want to make it kind of like simple, simple day with this dark shadows, and it's daytime, so I'm like, alright, I already have a little bit of smoky, so I'm not gonna make it like so crazy. Okay, so the next part would be the mascara portion. I'm just gonna skip there. So I'm just gonna curl it good. I really do believe that my lashes are growing every day I'm doing that. Okay, so the mascara that I'm gonna be using is called the Tight Line Full Lash Length Black Primer with Peptide Enhancing Serum. Okay, so is this supposed to be a primer? Because to me it's kind of like mascara. So this is the only mascara that I'm going to be using today from IT Cosmetics, and I love the packaging. And the cool thing about this is it has this really tiny wand, applicator, which is really, really nice. So I'm just going to apply it like that. I'm actually enjoying this because, it's just hard to get those little corners. And this will go there. Ow! That hurts. It's actually doing a good job. It makes my eyelashes wide awake, as you guys can tell. I don't have that much lashes on the bottom, same thing on the top, but let's just be happy with whatever God gave us. Okay, so that's that. That's the mascara portion. Okay, so the next part. Oh my gosh! When I apply my foundation, I didn't even notice the brush. A failure. Okay, so the foundation and the concealer part actually all came with a brush. I got this as a set, so I just wanna, I'm gonna be using the IT Cosmetics Live Love Vitality Face Disc, and I'm pretty sure you guys have heard about this because this has been out like since last year, whenever. But I'm so late of this, but I'm just gonna want to use this today because it's IT Cosmetics makeup tutorial, one brand tutorial. Anyway, this has a really big mirror. I'm like giant mirror, and I love that it's so huge and it's so big, the bronzer. So I'm just gonna be using this bronzer right here, and then the blush, and then the highlighter. So I'm just gonna apply the bronzer first with this huge brush. Look how big this thing is. I'm like, oh! I've never seen a big brush like this. So I'm just gonna be using this because I think it's meant for this bronzer. So I'm just gonna use it like it's supposed to be, I guess. I actually love this disc right here because the bronzer is just really nice on my skin, and it actually works. Thing about this brush is kind of like big, so I'm just holding it on the bottom. Okay, so I'm just gonna apply it on the other side because I'm gonna look like a weirdo. This is really huge though. But I'm enjoying blending with it. Look at that. Oh, like my whole face. And then on my décolleté, my shoulder, so that it matches with my face. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Okay. Alright, so I'm not gonna use this brush for my blush because no. Okay, so I'm just gonna use my finger to do some sort of a little bit definition in my nose. Bronzer is of course orangey, and it's not meant to do this on my nose, I guess. But I want it on my nose. So anyway, so let's go ahead and apply the blush part, which is this one right here. So I'm just going to be using my Real Techniques brush. I'm just going to apply it right here. It's so easy to find your cheeks. Just smile regularly where you're going to flush normally. I actually love this blush because it is a really nice color and it's very pigmented and it has a little sheen to it, and it actually lasts, like, you know, for a while. Okay, that's the blush. I'm like glowing right now, aren't I? Okay, now let's go ahead with a portion, the highlighting portion. I'm just gonna use this Potts Guajillo. Okay, I actually love the highlighter, but it doesn't stay a whole day, so I'm just gonna apply it down here on my cheekbone. You guys can't tell? No, look at that. Bam, in your face. Okay, same thing on the other side. And then on my Cupid's bow. And then my nose. And then my forehead a little bit. Since everybody are doing the strobing, if you guys haven't seen my strobing, I'm gonna link that down below. Please watch it because it's a really good technique for makeup. Okay, I'm gonna apply it also down here. Okay, and also down here on my shoulder, because, you know, I wanna look glowy on my décolleté a little bit. Oh, there you go. Doesn't that look pretty? Anyway, so that's that portion, and now let's go finish the look with the lipstick. The lipstick that I'm gonna be using today is the It Cosmetics, what's the name of this? Lip Vitality, that looks like this, and this is in the shade Damsel, damsel. I don't care how you pronounce that, but it looks like this. Basically, it's just a nude pink. So you guys can see that. I'm gonna swatch it for you. And it's a really nice lipstick. I'm actually really impressed with this. At first when I got it, I'm like, oh, that smells. It has a smell, like a strong smell of cosmetics. And I'm like, oh, I'm not sure if I'm gonna like that, because I'm like, I don't like anything that has a scent like that. But when I apply it, it actually stays pretty good on my lips, and it actually lasted like 5 hours on my lips until I apply it again. But it's a really nice lipstick. I wish I gotten a different color though, because this one is kind of like just boring colored, I guess. So I'm just gonna apply it right here. It's more of like one of those everyday color, I'd say. So for you guys who like nude, this might be the color for you, because it's just like a very nude lipstick. The scent though is kind of like you know, it's really not good. I don't like the scent, but the lipstick is very creamy, very moisturizing. I like that it actually gives some sort of like a lip glossy way portion. It kind of like just kind of like wet on your lips, and it doesn't look like a lipstick. It actually looks like you're wearing a lip gloss. So that looks like that, and I'm just gonna go ahead and set all of these with my L'Oreal makeup extender setting spray, because this is the only thing I'm using. Okay, I'm just stay away from my tea. Okay, alright, so let's go ahead and just tap everything. And now I'm just gonna go ahead, well, I'm not done yet. I forgot my foundation. I'm just gonna set all of these with this foundation using this big brush. I like to set everything after I'm done with the makeup. I mean all of the makeup with my powder. That's why it's called setting powder. Just to set everything. This brush right here is actually good for powder. Powder, like you know, setting powder or anything that kind of like a foundation powder. So this is gonna be the look for the It Cosmetics One Brand Makeup Tutorial, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And this is the look of the day. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you again on my next video. And don't forget to leave a comment below if you have any question or anything like that, whatever you might want to say. Just leave a comment down below, and please watch my recent videos, and don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye guys.